Greetings. Welcome to NEWSFU. Today's unfiltered, unbiased, community news in minutes. The time is 2100 hours and today's date is 24/08/2020. Our main sources today are Hacker News articles and comments. Today's main headlines. Being okay with not being extraordinary. The most upvoted comment said, "This is my career so far in a nutshell. I'm an average programmer. I'm an excellent problem solver. I have an above average work ethic. I'm an excellent communicator. Basically, I combined all of these traits and found roles that leverage these traits to maximize my impact. Not for nothing, but this is why my liberal arts college was profoundly impactful for me, despite not getting a top-tier CS education. My writing abilities were given a shot in the arm, because I had to write so many analysis PA. Like my summary? Please comment and subscribe, it really helps. TikTok Inc. versus US Department of Commerce. The most upvoted comment said, "It's difficult to apply this argument consistently without claiming that any company who decides to operate in China is compromised. A great deal of American companies do operate in China and will be subject with the same legal requirements expected of domestic companies. Journalists may not, but many American business executives perfectly understand how it works. If you read the suit, in this instance, it appears TikTok claims it is indeed a U.S. company, and thereby protected by the Constitution. Like my summary? Please comment and subscribe, it really helps. Challenge to scientists, does your 10-year-old code still run? Summary, in that sense, the sunsetting of Python 2, for those who missed the 1980s, the original floppy disk was a flexible, flimsy disk inside a square sleeve with a hole in the center and a notch in the corner, and a couple of 100 kilobytes of storage. It promises environments that are reproducible down to the last bit, and transparent in terms of the version of the code from which they are built. Melanie Stephan, a neuroscientist at the University of Edinburgh, UK, used the challenge to assess the reproducibility of her computational models, written in SBML. Reviewers then vet the code to ensure it works. Other researchers who failed to complete the challenge blamed a lack of time, especially in light of the pandemic, in establishing that benchmark. She says, the challenge effectively encourages researchers to probe the limitations of code reproducibility over a period that is roughly equivalent in the software world to infinity. Document use comments, computational notebooks and README files to explain how your code works, and to define the expected parameters and the computational environment required. Having as much of that in there, and then having a broader description of how the analysis is structured, where the data come from, some metadata about the data and then about the code, is kind of key. After triple writing his data to ensure the bits were stable, the disks worked. It's a bit of a rabbit hole, he says. The challenge had 35 entrants. The most upvoted comment said, "I am all for open science.